Right, so I've managed to get the molds to kind of work. So I've been making lots of little hemispheres, such as this one, such as these. Looking good so far. They're just a little bit untidy around the edges, and they're a bugger to try and cast with like a flush bottom and stuff. I was hoping to just stick them on the skirt with just blue tag and stuff, but they looking very messy. So I'm thinking maybe just cut holes out of the skirt and then put them on little battens, pretty much like I do with the life-size Dalek anyway. So, which is what I have to do anyway. I mean, this is probably the best way to do it anyway, because it means if I want to repaint this model for various clients or whatever to show them what the Dalek might look like, I can take the backs out and quickly spray paint the hemispheres and stick them back in again. And so it's kind of probably the best thing I should do, really. So it just means I have to cut out all the holes on the skirt in order to do that, and then put them on battens and number them and basically stick them in the back like so, like that kind of thing. And then yeah, that kind of stuff. And then just do that for all 56 of these hemispheres that I'm making out of glue gun. And I think that's probably the best thing I can do. And then just basically have them just like, secured pretty much like the life-size ones, which essentially, in a way, I'm reverse engineering my own model. Basically from the full scale one. But at least if I do have to repaint the model to show other people what kind of Daleks they might want to, like color schemes or whatever, at least I can take the hemispheres out very quickly and just paint the bodywork and then stick the hemispheres back in. And even for just an ornamental model as well, it's probably the best thing you can possibly do is have your hemispheres on a strip like I've done, and have the holes punched through the back, which makes painting of hemispheres and all the rest of it so much easier. So the laborious task really is just cutting out all the holes, which is a major drag, and cardboard is probably not the best medium. But if I did make a proper one, it would be using plastic card, which would be a lot easier to work with in some respects, and a better finish and stuff. But like I say, this is just a Dressmakers Dalek, so I'm not going to be too worried about getting things too perfect, but just enough that the Dalek itself, the model is kind of to spec and more or less accurate to the full scale classic props. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on sticking the hemispheres on. I think I might just paint these ones just to see how they look before I go any further, and then stick them back in again and take a few pictures of that and stuff.